welcome to another edition of the Sunday Life podcast. My name is Robin Mucheto. Today we're in Green Hill suburb where we're going to speak to Sophia, who is going to tell us about her hairpreneurship journey. Sophia is a young lady who has dedicated herself to learning more about natural hair, and today we're going to hear her story. Join us. Hello, Sophia.
Hi, Robin. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Can you please tell us who is Sophia?
My name is Sophia Saungweme, and I'm a natural hair stylist. I do natural hair. I do microlocks. I sell products for people with natural hair so that you can help with your journey, where you need to grow your hair, where you have to take care of your hair home. We assist with all of that. So if you have any issues related to natural hair, we help you with that.
Okay, tell us more about the journey. How did this start? How did this come about?
It started, I believe, when I dropped out of college around 2015, 2014. I was tired of relaxers. They were burning my scalp, and every time I tried to get someone to do my hair, it would not be a pleasant situation because they wanted to relax my hair and they wanted to comb my hair, and I didn't want that. So at some point I decided to stop relaxing my hair, but I didn't have enough information, so I didn't know what I was doing. So I started researching online, trying to find something that could work for me. I tried locks at some point. That didn't work out. I had to cut them. Then after that, that's when I started taking care of my own hair. So what I would do was just braid normal braids myself, and you couldn't find most of the products that I was finding on the internet. They were not available in Zimbabwe, so I would have to DIY. So every DIY that you've heard of, I've tried it.
Okay.
From guava leaves and rice water and all of that. So anyways, fast forward to about 2 years later, I started getting clients that were interested in natural hair. Okay. So I already was doing hair before, but it was a part-time thing, something I would do when I was bored or when I just needed a little cash. Then when people started seeing that my hair was improving and growing well, that's when they also started asking me for my services. So I believe around 2018, that's when I started forming an actual vision for what I wanted to do. I started selling products for natural hair. At the time, I didn't want to do hair anymore. I was tired of doing hair because I was facing a lot of I don't know how to put it, but people are not appreciating the work I was putting in. Okay. Yes. So what I would want to charge or what I would want them to pay me, they wouldn't be responding well. So I decided I'm going to sell products instead of doing hair. But the truth is I failed at some point because I had more people wanting to do their hair than people wanted to buy products. Yes. Okay. So in 2019, I decided to rent a chair in a salon in town, mainly because people needed me to wash their hair and I couldn't do it here at home. Okay. So what I was doing back then, the funny story, so the client would come in and then I'd have to explain, so if you really want me to wash your hair, we can go to the tub and then you kneel by the tub and then I wash it. And people were agreeing, which I don't understand. I don't understand why they would agree, but they did. And I would wash their hair in the sink and then would do their hair in the house or outside under the tree there. Okay. So at some point, I decided that I can't keep working like this. I need to step up. That's when I moved to town into a salon and I was renting there. And I believe that's when the business actually started to become a business. I stopped being a hairdresser or just someone who does hair to becoming, I guess I would call it a businesswoman. Okay. At that point, that's when I started having a logo, having receipt books, I started having, I would even do marketing shoots where I would style people and then advertise. So I think generally that's how it all came about. The long version of it.
Okay, and how has been the journey? Do people now understand this whole natural hair journey? Because now it's a big vibe to have natural hair. Tell us more about that.
I believe now in 2022 people do understand. That's why I think for me the business has grown more. But when I started, honestly, it was a strange phenomenon. Only a few salons were there in Zimbabwe that do natural hair specifically. So it was really something strange. But now it's becoming more common. You don't have to explain much when you tell people that's what you do. You actually just get people approaching me and asking for help. And some people already have been doing it themselves. I'm just coming in to add on to that.
To that service. Oh, okay. And what are some of the challenges maybe that come about with your industry? I see you're operating from home. Tell us more about that. Did your clients then follow you home, or how was the transition?
When I moved to town, I realized the people who were agreeing to come to my house, or when I was doing house calls, I noticed that they didn't like the atmosphere in town. Okay. They dreaded the noisy salons, they dreaded the having to find parking space. It was a big issue. So that, I believe, getting people to agree to come to my house wasn't a challenge for me. It was getting them to agree to come to town. That was the major challenge, because I noticed that people who want natural hair are sort of an elite group. I'm not saying that because I do it, but they don't like, it's pity, so to speak. They don't want to force things. So the challenge when I moved to town was getting people to trust me that I do that in town. But coming home, honestly, I never faced a challenge. So the reason why I moved home was not because I couldn't afford rent or because I didn't have clients. I moved home mainly because of COVID. That was the first reason. I felt it was safer to work from home and I could manage the people around me. Then the second reason why I moved home is because I really don't like crowds. So I felt that it worked for me to work from home, and my parents agreed to let me work from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who do you work with?
Currently, I have 2 employees, and my mother and my aunt also help. So in total, we are 5.
You're 5.
Currently, yes.
Okay. And looking at the growth of the business, how do you see yourself and where do you see yourself in the next few years?
I guess we'll have to see. I guess we'll have to see, because I didn't plan to be here now.
Okay.
Somehow I developed a good work ethic and hard work, and that slowly built into where we are now. So I don't want to spoil everything by suddenly saying I want to have a chain of salons, which I do, but I believe we'll see.
We'll see as
time goes on. Yes.
Okay. And maybe what is your message to other young entrepreneurs like you who may be stuck at home with equipment but don't know what to do, and their wish is to just go and work in the CBD? What can you tell them, since you are working from home and you are doing well?
First of all, believe in yourself. Believe in what you are doing and believe in being unique. When I started, a lot of people told me that I wouldn't have clients because no one does natural hair, everyone has relaxed hair. But at the time, it might have been the truth, but now it's no longer the truth. Now it's actually the opposite. So believe in yourself. If you believe that this is what you want to do, trust that your idea will work. Secondly, don't wait for someone to come and save you, because no one will save you. You need to stand up, and as you go, people will see what you are seeing and they will start investing in you. Even if it's investing their time, investing their art, investing their money, they do that once you get started. So don't sit and say, I'll start when I have this amount or when I have that. Especially if you have the equipment, just get going.
Okay, so just give us a brief, what is a typical day at Sophia Hair Care?
A typical day is I wake up, underslept, and normally my mom or the girl that cleans for us cleans up the salon, and then we have about, on an average day, we have 3 to 5 clients.
Okay.
Yes. So we can't really say that today we're going to do this or that. Every day is different.
Okay.
But on average, we have 3 to 5
Okay.
clients walking in. Yeah.
And how is the community taking your initiative?
I believe that the community is surprised by such an initiative because it's something new. I don't think anyone has done something similar so far. So I believe they're really taken aback by it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you very much, Sophia, for your time.